What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by, spending a few minutes of your morning with me. I've got you on my drive to work today. I don't know, sometimes I like making these videos. It's like a different me. You can think about it like that. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that video I made yesterday. I feel like I'm like the only YouTuber that has to explain their own videos in another video or something like this, but most of my videos are less than like 10-15 minutes long, and because of this I have to try my hardest to jam-pack them with meaning, okay? And one of the ways that I do this is by using very specific words in very specific places. There are like key words to my videos. If you were to notice those words, it would give you something to think about for the rest of your fucking life, okay? At least the rest of your afternoon. Which is my only intention with this YouTube channel, is to make you think. To get you to think outside the box. Get you to think a little bigger about your life and about yourself, okay? Because I don't like being stuck in a box. So yesterday I made a video. I told you the very first thing I said was I wanted to share with you a little bit about my personal interpretation of reality. So check it out, dude. Here is my reality, and here is the interpretation. They're two different things. Did you catch that yesterday in that video? My usage of those words? It's my interpretation of reality. Now, why would I interpret reality in a way other than what reality is? It's because I'm trying to bring about a change in my reality. Okay, I have goals. I have a vision with a scope unimaginable for this YouTube channel. You understand? I have a vision. I have a goal. Where is anything at in life? I tell you, this is my goal. I want to live a life maximized of purposefulness and meaning. But where is the meaning found in life? It's found in the interpretation. The meaning is always in the interpretation. You see what I'm saying? So I'm interpreting my life in a certain way, a very specific way, to align it with my goals and give it meaning. What I'm really doing is allowing you the opportunity to witness magic right here on my YouTube channel, okay? Because like I said, here is my interpretation and here is my reality, and you're going to see them go like this. You're going to see them become one thing, to where my interpretation of my reality has been actualized. Okay? It is no longer an interpretation, it is my reality. I am in the process of speaking my reality into existence. Let me clue you in on this, what you can do with your YouTube channel. So, when I made that video yesterday, I was assuming a certain role. That's not who I am, bro. Like I said, I was sharing with you an interpretation of my life, and I was interpreting my life like a film, and as if I am the director of the film. Okay? So, what I'm doing is painting myself on my channel as a symbolic representation of my own ideal. And then I will pull from that symbolic representation of my own ideal and embody that in my daily life until I am that, until I become that. Does that make sense? So I'm literally allowing you to witness magic for yourself on my YouTube channel. Okay? Right now I have 105 subscribers. I'm amazed. I'm astounded. It feels amazing. I appreciate all of you that have been stopping by, showing support, watching the videos, commenting, leaving likes. Dude, it's amazing. I appreciate you being here. And this ride is going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy because, like I said, I've got huge plans. Like, I have an average life, bro. I'm living an ordinary life. Maybe like you. But I'm striving for something extraordinary. And that doesn't mean to get rich. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean to amass a great following or something like this. What it means is to live a life of purpose and of meaning. And I can only do that through my interpretation of life. See, interpretations are beautiful, bro, but you've got to have a goal. You've got to have a goal. You've got to have somewhere where you're going. And once you solidify that goal, that's like an ideal for me. So when I envision my YouTube channel, let's say in 5 years, I have this most amazing imagery. Like I have this most amazing idea in my mind. And then I just look at my daily life and see what are the little things that I can do right now from where I'm at currently in reality to make that, to always be gaining forward progress, okay? It's all in the interpretation. Let me give you an example of this, okay? When I moved to here to Texas, I was fresh out of prison, okay? And I had a criminal background. And I tried to find a job for like a year and nobody would hire me. I was fed up with it. I kind of gave up on the job search, and I did. I gave up for like a year. I didn't try to find a job. And then I met somebody, I became friends with somebody who was in a position of authority at a large corporation that said they could get me in the door, they could get me a job. And once they got me a job, I could rise as high as I wanted to in the company. It was all on me after that. Okay, so I took the opportunity. And you know that as a result of me taking that opportunity of finding and obtaining gainful employment, changed my life drastically. Things automatically started to improve for me. Within months, I had a girlfriend. Within a few more months, I had a fiance, and we were dreaming together, making plans together for our future. You know, we want to get an apartment together and blah, 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 and we did that. We worked hard. We got the apartment. I got a dog. Everything in my life, I felt like I owed it to my place of employment and the person specifically who hired me. You know, I still work at that place of employment. I'm going there right now. So it's not like I don't have this regular job or whatever. Okay, so pay attention. So that job, I felt like I owed it everything. My life was full of meaning. While I was making forward progress, I was doing something with my life. I was bettering my situation in whatever ways that I could. And that is when my life feels the best, when I am making forward progress. That's why a goal is so important to have, okay? But I lost sight of my goal at some point, and I allowed the discouraging talk of other people to infiltrate my mind and take control of me, right? So at the place where I work, I'm just going to tell you where I work. I work at Papa John's. All right, it's a big pizza place. I work at a corporate location. Excuse me, let me take a drink real quick, please. I appreciate you being here. So I work at this corporate location, real big place, you know what I mean? And we deal mostly in transitory employees or temporary employees. So we deal with a lot of high school age kids, like seniors and college age students that are delivering pizzas in their spare time to make some money, right? And it's very common to hear these types of individuals, especially in the type of area where I work, which is like upper middle class type of people. Here it's like, it's so common for these young people to say how much they hate the job. If they had to do this for the rest of their life, they would kill themselves. Oh, how is anyone supposed to survive on this little of pay? This sort of thing. I allowed that to sort of get into my mind, and I started asking myself the same questions. And then eventually, the meaning that I had developed for my job disappeared, and I was depressed. I dropped down. I demoted myself, actually, from the position where I was at. I demoted myself and dropped down to part-time work. And I've been doing part-time work for years, trying to sort out this mess that is my mental health, right? And what I discovered was that I allowed those people to infiltrate my mind, okay? Now, there are some things that I don't agree with about the company, okay? Or there was in the past. In the past, when we had general manager meetings, the higher-ups would tell the general managers that their main goal was to make money, make money, make money. But I don't agree. Money doesn't have much meaning to me, right? Unless if I'm getting paid, I need to feel like I'm making a real contribution to society or something like this, okay? So money itself doesn't have any meaning for me. There needs to be a reason behind the money. So in the past, when I heard this, make money, make money, make money, I didn't really agree. That didn't have any meaning to me, so I couldn't really understand it. So I lost the direction that I had at the job. But then I had to go back and start to reinterpret my life. I had to reach back into my past and reinterpret the story that I was telling myself, okay? Because working at Papa John's isn't bad, bro. There's nothing wrong with working at Papa John's, to work in the food industry. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing bad. Actually, I'm feeding hungry children every single night, bro. And I'm providing these parents with at least 10 minutes of a stress-free dinner, hopefully. They don't have to cook. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, my lips are chapped. dude. It's fucking cold down here. So I'm doing that, but the biggest contribution that I'm making to society while I'm working at Papa John's, and this is what I have to focus on, is that I'm dealing in these transitory employees, these young, well-to-do kids that are going off to college, perhaps going to be the future leaders of the world. And that is who I have the chance to talk to speak to minister to on their way through. So by being a good manager, I get to instill a solid work ethic in these individuals, right? That way, when they go off to university, they know how to fucking study. They have some discipline, and they've developed that at Papa John's during the summertime. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, I've walked into other places, and I've seen how the employees are very lackadaisical, don't care about the job, there's no sense of urgency. I guarantee you that my employees that I train up real well at Papa John's will outstudy those students when they go back to college. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping to give them a leg up on the competition, and that is what gives my job here at Papa John's meaning. The other people and what I'm doing, the service I'm providing for them on the daily. You see what I'm saying? But if I interpret my job as, oh, it's just this pizza place, because I used to be embarrassed to tell people I worked at Papa John's, bro. I used to go to the dog park with my dogs, and people would ask me what I do, and I wouldn't want to tell them. Like, for real, like, I might tell them, like, yeah, I just work at a pizza place. I would downplay it, though. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I was self-conscious, and it hurt. It hurt to tell people what I did. You know what I'm saying? I had, like, some shame. I always felt like a late bloomer, like I was behind in life and shit like that. But that's unrealistic. This is super important, dude. You should never be thinking about what it would have been, what it could have been, what it should have been. That's unrealistic. You can't go back and change things, okay? So it's important for you to take a good, hard, honest look at your life. Figure out where you're at right now, and then figure out what you can do from this point on forward to make progress, all right? And this may entail you reinterpreting your entire reality, okay? Because you probably interpret it based on the past. Oh, if only I would have stayed in school. If only I wouldn't have done drugs. That's how I used to do it. But fuck that, bro. That's unrealistic. What can I do right now to be making progress? That's where reality is. And let's do that. And then you can have a goal for the future, an ideal for the future. For example, when I look into the future and I see my ideal home life, I see a decently sized home. It's very clean. It's not cluttered. It's very cozy. Perhaps there's a fire going and it's dim but well lit, right? And I can see me, my wife, and my child running around, smiling, laughing, playing together, maybe snuggled up on the couch in front of the fireplace watching movies, okay? Now, in order to make that a reality, it's possible that I clean my fucking house now, today. It's possible I play with my daughter and laugh with my wife now, today. I don't need all of the specifics, bro. I need to start assuming the position now. And that's what I'm doing with my YouTube channel, dog. So I appreciate you being here. I love y'all, man. Until next time, I hope you continue to free your mind.